Dear students, in the last class we have done the first lesson from English grammar book, the sentence. So in the previous class we have seen what is a sentence, what is a phrases and what is a clause. So before proceeding, let's have a brief recap of the previous class. So in the previous class we have done sentence. Now children, tell me, what is sentence? A group of words that make a complete sense is called a sentence. So we also have seen that a sentence begins with a capital letter and the words in a sentence must be arranged in a proper order. So every sentence ends with a full stop, or if it is a question sentence it ends with a question mark, or if it is an exclamation sentence it ends with an exclamation mark. So here in the previous class we have also seen phrases. So what is a phrases? A group of words makes sense but not complete sense. Such group of words are called phrases. So we can also change phrases into sentence by adding what? By adding other words to them. But one of the word that we add must be a verb. So as I told you in the last class, that the word we add in the phrases must be a verb. So a sentence has a verb in it, but a phrases does not have a verb. So we have also seen clause. What is a clause? A combination of words that contain a finite verb. So finite verb means main verb, but is a part of a clause, is a part of a larger sentence, that is called a clause. So today we will continue with the kinds of sentence. So here we will see there are 4 kinds of sentence. So let's see what are there. So sentence are of 4 kinds. So first one is assertive or declarative sentence. So children, you have heard in the last year in class 6 also about the assertive and declarative sentence. So, I hope you know about that. What is an assertive or declarative sentence? A sentence that tells us something is called a statement. It ends with a full stop. It is also known as declarative or assertive sentence. So what it is said, that a sentence which tells us something, okay, that tells us something, and that something which tells us about a sentence is called a statement, and this statement sentence ends with a full stop, and this statement sentence is also known as assertive or declarative sentence. For better understanding, let's have example. You are not trustworthy. So this sentence, this example is making a statement. This example is saying to a person, to you or someone whom we are stating that he or she is not trustworthy. So next sentence is interrogative sentence. It is very easy and every one of you know. So when I will ask you what is an interrogative sentence, then what you are going to reply? Most of you will say that a question sentence is called a interrogative sentence, or a sentence which asks a question is called a interrogative sentence. So let's see what is a interrogative sentence. A sentence that asks something is called a question. So when a sentence asks something to someone or to whom you are asking, so that sentence is called a question sentence. And a question sentence ends with a question mark. Remember children, a question sentence always ends with a question mark but not with a full stop. It is also, this question mark is also known as question mark. Question sentence is also known as interrogative sentence. For better understanding, let's have an example like, what is your name? Where do you live? Or did you consider my request? All are asking question. So this is called an interrogative sentence. So next is what sentence? Imperative sentence. So let's see what is an imperative sentence. A sentence that expresses a command or request is called an imperative sentence. Command and request are very much similar statement. They start with a capital letter and end with full stop. So remember children, a sentence which expresses a command or request. So when you find a sentence that is expressing a command or requesting, this type of sentence called an imperative sentence. So this command and request they are similar statement, they are similar sentence. So they always start with a capital letter and they will end with a full stop. For example, do as I tell you. That is, I am commanding, yes or no, I am telling you that do the way I told you. So that way, do as I told you, that is command. Then next, please bring me a glass of water. So I am requesting, I am saying please bring me a glass of water. So this type of sentence is called an imperative sentence. So next, the last one is exclamatory sentence. So this exclamatory sentence, let's see, when we are surprised or excited or feel strongly about something, we use an exclamation. So this type of sentence is called exclamatory sentence, and a sentence that express a strong feeling. So exclamatory sentence express a strong feeling, and it start with a capital letter and end with an what mark? Exclamation mark, not with full stop, and with exclamation mark. So when we are exclaiming, when we are in surprise, or when we are expressing our sudden grief, or when we are expressing our joy, that time what we are using? Exclamatory sentence. So this exclamatory sentence start with a capital letter and end with an exclamation mark. For example, what a horrible scene it was. So we are exclaiming, yes or no, or hurrah, we have won the match, or alas, he is dead. This type of sentence is called exclamatory sentence. So children, I hope you are clear enough with the explanation. If you have any problem or any doubt regarding the explanation or regarding the chapter, lessons, sentence, or whatever I have taught you, if you have any problem, you can get back to me as per the time mentioned. Thank you.